into another fitness equipment review. Today we are looking at the Power Block dumbbells. Alright, so here we have the Power Block dumbbells. So the Power Block dumbbells are exactly what they sound like. They're dumbbells. What makes them unique or different is that they're adjustable. So these ones that we have right here, they weigh 50 pounds. And what's great is that all you have to do is pull this little pin out on the side and you can pick the weight. So each one of these adder plates weighs 10 pounds. So I know I'm getting 10, 20, and this one in the middle weighs 10 as well. So that's 30 pounds total. And it just slides right out here, and then you can just slide it back in when you want to try a different weight again, which makes them really functional and quite a versatile piece of fitness equipment for any in-home gym. So like I said just a minute ago, what makes the Power Block dumbbells so good is their versatility in terms of your ability to change the weight. So let's say, for example, I was doing a bicep curl, which is not necessarily an exercise I would recommend you do, but it's for the demonstration of this video. So let's say I'm done, I'm tired, I've done enough bicep curls. Now I'm going to do split squats. Well, my legs are a lot stronger than my arms, so I'm going to go straight into a split squat. And let's say, you know what? I just want the whole thing. So I'm going to take the whole thing up, and then I will set up for a split squat right away. So you can see it was very quick for me to change and then go right into my next exercise. So that's really the biggest plus or the biggest benefit to using the Power Block dumbbells. Okay, so what are some risk factors with the Power Block dumbbells? So the risk factor is any risk factor that you would have with a regular dumbbell, in that if you were to drop it, it could land on your foot. If you don't know what you're doing when you lift, then you could injure yourself doing an exercise. But with respect to the usage of the equipment, one thing you do have to be careful of is that when you're pulling it apart, so for adjusting the weight, one, you want to make sure you actually get it into the right slot so that you're lifting the same weight, because it won't come out of the case if you've got the pin set up in the wrong way. The other thing too is that sometimes the weight sticks a little bit. It didn't stick there, but what can happen is it doesn't go in as smooth if it's become a little bit bent or if you use it a lot. And when you put it in, you could pinch your fingers, which I have done before, and it hurts quite a lot. So that's one thing that you need to be concerned about with the risk factors. Other than that, it's a relatively easy and safe piece of equipment to use. Alright, so the Power Block dumbbells will cost about $280 or $300 for the base model, and up to $500 when you get the add-on with it. Now, they are really heavy, so I would recommend getting them in a fitness equipment store. You can order them online, but just make sure they come with free shipping when you get them. Because they weigh so much, then you don't want to get a huge shipping bill when you have them ordered in. So that's just something to really consider. In terms of quality, they're, I would say, a pretty high quality. I've been using these almost every day for the last 10 years, and they're a little bit banged up, but they still work relatively well. I mean, they're weight, so not anything too terrible can happen to them. The one thing that I would say is probably not great with the quality is that I did drop one of these dumbbells once, and one of these plates on the outside got bent, and I was unable to get it bent back. So now it's a little bit crooked, so now the weight doesn't slide in and out as easily as I would like it to. But other than that, and that's a little bit my fault for dropping it. So in terms of the quality, I would say they have a pretty good quality and very high durability, just because I've been using them so much and for so long. That's really all I can say about that. Alright, so now we're going to talk about the pros and cons of the Power Blocks. So the pros are, or the biggest pro is that it replaces a whole set of dumbbells if you're looking for a whole set of dumbbells. So instead of buying 5, 10, 15, 50, 100 pounds of dumbbells, then you can just buy one set. And it costs $300 to $500 depending on what size you get, instead of $3,000 to $5,000. And you really can't beat that price. Another pro is that they are very durable. I mean, these have lasted for 8 years in the trunk of my car, going around to clients' homes, using them every day. So that's really good too. And they're also relatively quick to switch. So you just pull the pin out, you put it in, and you have a new weight that you want to use, which is actually also a little bit of a con, because sometimes it's not as fast as you would want it to be. So if you're trying to do a superset or a really snappy exercise where you're going in between exercises all the time, you don't want to have to spend 20 or 30 seconds adjusting your weight in between each time. You want to be able to go right to the next exercise. So the 20 or 30 seconds every couple of exercises can really add up to a lot of rest at the end of the workout. Now, another con to these is that they do have increments, but not a full 2.5 pound increment for every weight. So the best example is you can't get 12.5 pound dumbbells out of these, which is unfortunate because a 12.5 pound dumbbell is a really common one that I would personally like to use with clients very often. So that's probably one of the biggest drawbacks to it. All in all, I would give this product, the Power Blocks, 4 stars out of 5 stars, which are also fingers, and mostly because you can't do the 2.5 pound increment. Also, before purchasing these, I would make sure that you are consistently exercising. If you're just replacing a set of dumbbells that you already have, or you want to upgrade, then that's perfectly fine. But if you're someone who's not exercising and you're looking to start an exercise program, don't start by purchasing the dumbbells. Start by following an exercise program on your own and getting used to being consistent just using your body weight. I think it's really important to be consistent first, and then once you're consistent, then you can buy the weights and take your training up to the next level. So if you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the box below. This has been Jonathan from Fitness for Freedom. Take care, and we'll talk to you next time. All right, hold on. Oh no, we're gonna do this. It's staying in there. Okay. All right. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of reviewing Power Block dumbbells. Hey guys, this is Jonathan from Fitness for Freedom. Thanks for tuning in to another fitness equipment review. Today we are looking at the Power Block dumbbells. Alright, so here we have the Power Block dumbbells. So the Power Block dumbbells are exactly what they sound like. They're dumbbells. What makes them unique or different is that they're adjustable. So these ones that we have right here, they weigh 50 pounds. And what's great is that all you have to do is pull this little pin out on the side and you can pick the weight. So each one of these adder plates weighs 10 pounds. So I know I'm getting 10, 20, and this one in the middle weighs 10 as well. So that's 30 pounds total. And it just slides right out here.